Morning.
Hello, everybody.
Big Bird is gonna come.
Well, my name is Jamie, and I am the storyteller here on Sesame Street. Thanks for joining our Storytime, friends. One of my favorite things to do is to tell stories with my best friend, Big Bird. Wait, sorry guys, I thought Big Bird was gonna be right here. Have you guys seen him? Can you help me call out for Big Bird? Yeah? Call out really loud, we can't hear you. That's good.
Big Bird. Big Bird. Uh-oh. There he is. There's Big Bird.
Let's get you all settled in your nest and then we'll start our story time. Well, welcome, friends. I just borrowed this book from my very best friend, Bert. Do you guys know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah? And I would love to read it with you. It's called The Great Easter Race, since we're so close to the Easter season. Let's begin. Are you ready, Big Bird? Yeah, all of our friends are too. All right, The Great Easter Race by Craig Manning. It was a bright Easter morning. On Sesame Street and out in the park, friends were starting to meet. What friends do we see here? Shout them out. Elmo, good job. Yes, love that. I see Count and Zoe, Grover, Bert and Ernie, Cookie Monster, and who's this friend?
Big Bird.
Yeah, look, you made the book, friend. There were beautiful colors and flags waving free. Something special was happening, but what could it be? I wonder what it's gonna be. Yes, very much. A race, shouted Big Bird. Come one and all, the young and the old, the short and the tall. Let's get our legs out and tie up our shoes. Get ready, get set, there's nothing to lose. Sounds like there's gonna be a race on Sesame Street. I'm excited. Are you? Yeah? The park's woodland creatures, they all heard the yell. And a little green turtle popped out of his shell. May we join the race? They all asked together. Of course, Big Bird said. More makes it better. Big Bird, that's so kind. Being a nice friend to all. Let's see what happens next. They stood the line. They were ready to race, but who in the group would be winning first place? Would the quick little rabbit win the big prize? Keep an eye on that bunny. You'll get a surprise. All right, friends. I want us to act like we're starting the race, okay? So I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, and then can we all scream go? Yeah? Sound cool? All right, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Okay, well, the race is on. And so it began. Off like a comet, the quick bunny ran. The racers gave chase. The crowd gave a cheer, and the slow little turtle, he brought up the rear. Around the first bend and under a tree, Cookie Monster saw something that filled him with glee. What do you guys think it is?
Cookies.
Yes, a cookie, of course. Those are his favorite. A basket of cookies. Me think they're for me. Me think me should have one. Or maybe have 3. Silly Cookie Monster. How about on the count of 3, we all shout out our favorite type of cookie. Yeah? Hold it in your heart or your head and let's shout it out. 3, 2, 1. Yes! Hearing a lot of good ones. Big Bird, I think you like birdseed cookies. Yeah, those are your favorite. A basket again, this time filled with duckies. Was it left there for Ernie, or was he just lucky? The turtle crawled past, just keeping his pace. Slow and steady, he said, will win me this race. Did you guys see our friend the turtle? Yeah, he's trying his hardest to win the race. Let's see if he wins. Way up ahead and just off the path, Bert spotted some pigeons. They were having a bath. He stopped there to greet them, then he noticed the treats. There were eggs by his head, there were eggs by his feet. Wow, have you guys searched for Easter eggs before? What a fun activity. Have you, Big Bird? Oh yes, every year with your granny. Leading the race, Big Bird had to wonder, what happened to Bunny? He's faster than thunder. But then up ahead, he caught sight of a nest. And he thought to himself, why not have a rest? Oh, Big Bird, you wanted to have a little rest? That's so nice. Look, there he is. With Big Bird asleep, the Count spied his chance, while Zoe had stopped to make time for a dance. She twirled by a maypole with ribbons galore. With some help for her friends, she made a dance floor. Wow. There was just one more hill and a few turns to go. The Count started smiling. He would put on a show. The crowd cheered and whistled. Their excitement, it mounted. But then Count saw a castle and eggs to be counted. When I say hip hip, you all say hooray. Hip hip.
Hooray.
Hip hip.
Hooray.
A little louder. When I say hip hip, you say hooray. Hip hip. Hooray. Hip hip. Hooray. Good job, friends. Let's get back to our story. On went the race as the finish grew nearer, but Grover was stopped by a bright, shiny mirror. He twisted and turned, he stared and he gaped. Look at that hero with his helmet and cape. Elmo took first with a spurt full of speed, but a shiny toy truck cast him the lead. The turtle crawled on and broke through the line. With no one in sight, it was his time to shine. Look, friends, who won the race? The turtle, yeah, let's give it up for the turtle, everybody. I'm so proud of him, I'm gonna cry. Turtle's the winner, Big Bird called with a bellow, and Count led a chorus of Jolly Good Fellow. As for the bunny, he crossed the line last, but he gave a sly wink on his eye as he passed. For back at the park was a wonderful scene of lollipops, chocolates, and pink jelly beans. A big celebration of colorful treats, a gift from the bunny for Sesame Street. And that is our book, friends. Give yourselves a round of applause for the wonderful audience. Thanks so much for joining our story time. I have a great idea. Would you guys maybe want to meet my friend Big Bird and take a picture? Say hello. Is that fun?